She's married. Okay. Hands off that, Skit. Do not go near. Admire from afar. Do not get into that kind of trouble. And do not do that to another person. I know you wouldn't, I'm just saying. Just clarifying. I know you'd never do that. Because you're a good boy. So far, so good game-wise. Yeah, John, really good, dude. It's, I can see myself getting rather hooked on this game, I think. A lot of exploring to do. Okay, so I've got to do that fight again. That's fine. It's all good.
Attacking. Here we go.
Oh fuck. Oh shit, she's down again. Bollocks. Yeah, okay, I'm dead again. Wow! Did alright on the first go, didn't I? Funnily enough, she lives 50 meters away. Yeah, don't. Not worth it. Bad times.
Here we go.
Fuck.
I'll fix you right up.
Whoa! Okay, I need to heal when I get to that point. Heals Pavati up as well, doesn't it? And she has 2 kids. It's getting worse every time. Well, every time Skit adds something. Is it that behemoth? I think it is, isn't it? If we get rid of the smaller ones first.
Here we go. Nice one.
Fuck you.
I'll fix you right up.
Fuck, didn't heal in time. Wow, so I've got to try and I think I've got to heal before that. It seems like being near it gives you end damage. Does she at least have a face? Kermit, I think you need to raise your standards slightly. If that's all you're going off of. Does she have a face?
Down they go.
Fuck. Let's try this. Okay, got that.
We did it.
Whew.
Ah!
Didn't even get any well, I got some XP out of it, but Wait, am I... No, I'm not encumbered again. Oh yeah, that's probably why I didn't survive so well. Because I didn't have this on. Slightly more armour, wasn't it? Brutes hidden in the ground? It doesn't make it like immediately clear where the corpses are, does it? Apart from obviously the big honking one there. Sorry, I'm going to save after that fight. She's really fit too, unlike me. Hey, you and me both, Skit. Not doing too well here either. I went for a walk for a couple of miles today, and I thought it was towards the end, like walking up hills. I was thinking I was going to like die. It was quite bad. Don't get older, guys. Just a bit of friendly advice there. Stay young for as long as possible. Get rid of the primal behemoth. Is that another one? No. Man, there's a lot of twitching corpses, isn't there? See that Pavati would have been dead there on Supernova difficulty. Fuck that. I'm almost out of ammo for this gun already, but it is doing some work because those enemies are giving a lot of HP as well. Sorry, XP. Doesn't feel like I'm meant to fight these things yet for a while. Short man in the early 30s dies of easy walk. Yeah. What are things you absolutely detest in women? Who are you asking that to, Kermit? Oh, that's why. I'm out of space again. Is that to all of us? Oh, I didn't want to drop that. Oh, when you drop weapons, they're just gone. It's alright, it wasn't a great one. Shallowness, smoker, that goes for any human. I mean, I just don't be a cunt. That's, but then that's how I feel about most people. Just don't be a cunt. Oh, an assault rifle. Long range one. Okay, wow, we've got a lot of bullets for that too. What ammo does that use? Heavy. Damn, we've got shitloads of heavy ammunition. Getting some more energy too would be good. Patched low pressure helmet. I think we can give that to Pavati. Yeah, she hasn't actually got a helmet at the moment. Give her some more armour. Oh shit, that's put us in over encumbered. I think I'm gonna have to start actually selling some stuff soon, I think. Oh shit, I should be looking at the sell value to see how much they're worth. Can we give Pavati... We can give her new weapons, can't we? But she's got basically better than anything. Maybe the assault rifle would be good for her. Let's try that. Give her an assault rifle. Not a fan of smoking either. I've never dated a smoker, but yeah, I could understand that being a turn off. I mean, it's a good job really that there seems to be less and less people smoking nowadays. Can't stand super dumb girls that can't have normal discussions. Hate smombies? What's a smombie? Don't like red fingernails. Smoking is not too cool. And being religious is an absolute no-go. I feel like that one's a bit harsh, Kermit, that last one. But, you know, it depends on... I think for me it would depend how religious. Like, if they're religious to the point of, like, oh, they don't agree with, like, gay marriage or anything like that, then I'd have problems. But if they just use it as a means of, like, oh, it makes them feel better, having a faith, I don't have any problem with that. Dan, what's up, dude? And Killian? Kermit, I'm single and atheist, want to marry me. There you go, Kermit. Look at that. Sorted. That was easy. But yeah, I've got no problem with religion. It's when it's extremists of any kind, really, like religious extremists, or like if people try to convert other people and they don't want it, or...
Wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
No, do not strip our ship for parts. But yeah, it's just certain like really old-fashioned religious bullshit that I can't handle. Like, use your brain. You're trying to apply shit to modern times, and it just does not fly. But certain stuff you should take from the Bible, like, you know, treat thy neighbour as you would like to be treated, or whatever. However the fucking thing goes. That's something that everyone could learn to stand to learn, I'd say. But I mean, that kind of comes down to my whole outlook of don't be a prick, don't be a cunt. It's quite easy, really, isn't it? It should be quite easy, but it's not to some people. Not much, Dan. Just enjoying this. I don't know. Have you heard much about this? It's proper good, innit, mate? Doesn't sound right when I say it, does it? Single atheist, slightly overweight, but you have a dog. Wait, wait, are you using the dog as a way of, like, are you saying, like, oh, overweight bad, but dog bring it back down to good again? I don't think we've explored over here yet, although it kind of feels like there might be death over here, potentially. Now we've got a camp of some people. Let's go and have a look. Is that Marauders? It's Marauders. Let's try out our assault rifle here. Thing is, we don't know how many of them there are. There's a Canis there. Oh. They can have a scrap. They might fight each other if we're lucky. Or should we just shoot them in the bonts? Not really heard of it. Have you played Fallout New Vegas? It's kind of like that, but mixed up with like a bunch of different other games. I'm really lazy with that kind of description, but gives you it's an easy way of knowing kind of what it's like. Okay, that weapon's quite good. Ow! Get wrecked! Oh shit, I'm nearly dead. That worked. I can see you.
Everyone all right?
And you get a lot of XP for killing these guys. What's that hunting rifle? Bertie Cotton's finger. Okay, so that's one of the guys we were looking for. Good job we stopped here. Was that the guy you just smashed his face in? I think it was, wasn't it? I'm sure there was another. Yeah. Another hunting rifle. They're worse, right? Man, I got really lucky getting that. Well, not lucky because I went to look for it, but holy shit, this assault rifle's bloody good. Let's break down some of these shitty pistols. That brings us back down. Sorry, I'm sure I'm going to be over encumbered again, like almost immediately here. Should probably not mention you have a snake. You never know, Skit. I actually think I know a lot of women like, not a lot, but I know women that like snakes. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. Yes, in Supernova you can't use other people's beds. Hell no, cats and penguins are fine, the rest can die in flames. Like all other animals, Kermit, except cats and penguins. I don't think there's going to be many people with a pet penguin. Unless we're talking like Mr. Popper's Penguins or whatever the fuck that film was called. I get a shitload of ammo here. That's good. Got some more soul tuna. Jackpot. Is there anything in this? What? 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 Why is it just a big red cube with no apparent use? Tons of weapon parts. And a shitload of ammo.
Great work.
Got a revolver. What's that like? 94 compared to 110. Has a knockback effect. Yeah. Does more damage per hit, but it's slower. That makes sense though. Yeah, dude, if you liked sorry Dan, I'm getting like massively caught up here. I've just realised how long ago you actually said that. Yeah, I mean if you liked Fallout New Vegas and you like the idea of like being on another planet and it's kind of like a weird mishmash of like 1900s work philosophy slash technology, but with a sort of a spacey theme, and it's quite funny in points as well. Trouser snakes. I mean, there's that Skit, sure. How much are these guns worth? A fair bit. What's the cheapest thing I can dismantle? Tossball blockers. It's one-handed though. Yeah, it's still not as good. 4 weight on the stick as well. Fuck that. Get rid of that shit. Done. Anything up the ladder? Ooh, Oh, it's the lookout, I guess. Was the lookout. And a mag pick. Mock apple juice. Cool. Oh man, yeah, this game's good. This game's good. That looks like there's some shit up here. Let's go and have a look-see. I'm kind of happy that VATS isn't a thing in this as well. Again, I know that's a very much a Fallout thing, but I think I prefer being able to, like, having the whole time dilation thing, I think is better than having VATS and actually having some proper control over your guns. Rather than, oh, you're shit at guns, therefore when you fire a gun, it doesn't matter how accurate you are, it's going to be like fucking fly off over here somewhere. I still like Fallout, by the way. A lot. But it had some bullshit things too. Right, how's best to go about this? Let me just pick them off from range.
Here we go. Nice hit. Nice one.
Like that. Actually being able to fire properly at things, I think, is good. These guns are so good. What are these? Oh no! Petare. Petare beak. Ground into a powder, boiled in water, then mixed with tobacco starch. Petare beak becomes a food additive with a gelatinous consistency, often used as a binding agent for processed meats, such as nuggets, borscht, etc. Yuck. Sounds gross. Man, there's a lot of bodies everywhere. A lot of dead marauders. Makeshift low-pressure suit. 9 armor. 9 again. Okay, so that's got tech skills +5. And I would argue that looks a bit cooler than what we had. Yeah. It's cooler, so we're using it. Oh, but are we... Yeah, we're over encumbered again now. Let's see, can I get rid of anything here? Tech skills. Tech skills. Right, so should we get rid of the hibernation suit? I kind of almost want to keep like one type of every armor. Is that dumb? I want to collect them. I can get rid of another one of these for now. Another suit. Guy without his legs. Oh, and that just put me over the top again. Is that better for Pavati? I think she had pretty good armor. Oh no, 7. So actually that is an improvement. It's a shame she kind of loses her standard look. I don't know how I feel about there just being armor and like body armor and a helmet, because I kind of liked mixing and matching stuff to look cool. It's a bit of a step back, but if it means that you don't get any characters that look like fucking clowns, I guess that's a good trade-off. I was thinking, what's that? Is that another? No, what's this? Oh, is this the? This might be the place that I'm meant to be going to for the main quest. Characters look pretty dull. It's a difficult balance, isn't it? Like I think transmog stuff is the best. Like when you're able to, oh no, maybe this is it. When you're able to go like and pick up, you kind of like pick up the armor and then it becomes a like an armor print. You can then use on any other Are you going to actually fucking fight me? I don't think you are. Yeah, like, you can then use that armor on any armor, but you still retain the effects of the main armor. You just inherit the looks of the old armor. Because I want to look cool, but I also want good stats. But cool, though. Space's Choice Settlement, the abandoned one. This looks like quite a nice place. Oh, Marauder Lookout. Dude, you are not a good lookout. Oh shit, nearly dead. And I'm dead, I think. Or near enough. Yeah, okay. Gotta be a bit more careful with that one. Yeah, it seems to be like transmogging only seems to be a thing really for MMOs that I can see. I can't think of just a single player game that's ever had it. Did Diablo have it? Diablo 3? I know that's not a single player game, but I'm just trying to think if that had it or not. I think it did eventually. Okay.
Here we go. Nice one.
All right, mate. Ah, shit. Should have healed there. It's still the gunplay, although it's that's disgusting. The gunplay's fine, but it's still a bit twitchy. I think I could change that in the settings. Yeah, I don't know if it had it at launch. I think it might have had it later on, perhaps. Controller sensitivity. Let me bring it down a little bit. Yeah, it might be a little bit better. I'll give it a whirl. Oh, he's all scared now. Oh, fuck. Bollocks! I pressed the wrong button there. I was meant to melee him and I didn't. It's funny how these guys are giving me more jip than the the big monster dudes. But then again, the guns seem to be what are doing me in, I think. Maybe if I can is there a place I could like lure them into, maybe? Also, let's see how this weapon works. Actually, that is weaker, noticeably as well. Let's provide you down. Shit. Really got to keep a closer eye on her. Fuck! Where are ya? Yay! that was pretty close though. Alright, let's hoover some items up and I'll I'll do some dismantling in a minute. We've got a perk point as well. I think I know where I'm going to put it. Let's see. I'm sure there was one for 50 plus 50% XP from companion kills. I feel like that's probably one to go for here. The only other one I was thinking was 50 kilograms carrying capacity. Base armor up. Companion crit chance could be a good one. But my thing has always been go for XP gains first. Because if you're going to make the most out of them, you want it from the beginning of the game, don't you? Near enough. I know I picked it second this time, but that was because health was kind of an issue at first. Now, where to put points? Let's have a look at what actual stats I'm getting from some of these. Long gun crit chance. Yeah, ranged might have to be a thing, I think, soon. Unlocking power and sweep attacks would be quite useful, though. TTD location hit effects would be good, too. Dodge distance. +1 armor rating when using a melee weapon. Companion damage bonus. Yeah, getting the companions up might be a good one. Getting more damage and health seems like a really good one. I'll tell you what, let's put a few points into ranged. If I get it up to long guns up to 20 at least. See how much that gives. So 45.5. 57.6. That's not bad. And then if I put the rest into leadership. And then try and get that to 40 for inspiration next time. Cool. I like maxing out. There's a vendor as well too. I like maxing out the stats in these games as well. I don't think that's probably going to be doable, is it? I don't think it would. There you go. Sell our junk. Got quite a few bits now. Maxing stuff. Dude, I like making small number, big number. Who doesn't like that? Should I get rid of all of these swords and shit? Let's get rid of the hunting rifle. Now let's sort these out into random bits. How much? Okay, so ammo does actually weigh... Oh no, so it doesn't weigh anything. It probably does on Supernova though, doesn't it? Should I keep all of these? 200% natural health regeneration. I probably should. I should just start using some of them. I tend to, in these games, like hoard all of these food items and then never actually use them. Like, I'll save it for a time where I actually need it and then never actually need it or never use it. Let's get bonus melee on that one. Lock picking up on that one. I think I'll keep the helmets because I I don't know if I can have more than one companion yet. Assuming I do, obviously I'll get more than one companion. I think all these swords are roughly the same, aren't they? Yeah. Let's get rid of a bunch of them. Don't need that many. And then, should I get rid of these? I should probably see if I can use some of these weapon mods as well. I think I got the engineering high enough that I could use them now. Repair, breakdown, unequip. No, I think it has to be at a workbench then. Yeah, do you not enjoy that, Kermit? I know, like, you know, obviously Zelda's your game, but that's a leg. Do you not enjoy leveling up? I find it very, very satisfying. But I get frustrated when I can't max stuff out and I have to pick and choose. Although that's arguably more interesting than just getting everything eventually. But stuff like Breath of the Wild, like, why the fuck did you make it so that I was like 3 off of maxing out either side? Like, if it was really a choice, then make it so there's a, like, you have to choose. There was a significant difference between them, but yeah, it was like 3 hearts or 3 stamina chunks, I think, wasn't it? Just a bit odd. The only thing I could think is like, oh shit, you know, 120 is a round number, because that was how many things there were, wasn't there? Shrines. Or they're just like, oh shit, we don't want to make another like bunch of shrines just for that. You like to clear games with less stuff. I mean, that's the mentality of the speedrunner. So I appreciate that. Any goodies around the back? I think we all just like playing in different ways, don't we? It'd be boring if everyone played the same way. I get the feeling I was meant to find someone's finger here for that quest. Don't think I'm a real speedrunner though. I only do the rando. I'm way too lazy to perfect a game. Dude, you're a speedrunner. I would consider you a speedrunner anyway. Just purely on the fact that you do speedrunning. Even if it doesn't matter if it's for one game. Is that all that was in here? Spaces, chow, and oh, there's some bread as well. Fair enough. That's kind of a bit disappointing. Oh, hang on, what's that? Skin tough salve. I'm guessing that gives you like armor or something. Mag pick, lovely. Can you actually not get into this massive building in the middle? Fair enough. Okay, so what have we got quest-wise? We can get the cache of medicine. Collect the fingers. We've got 1 out of 3. Oh yeah, where's the book that he wants? Does that actually give me a thing on the map? Is it over there? Yeah. I'm going to do this bit last because this is the like main quest bullshit, I think. Oh, fuck off with you. Tossers. I didn't think they were actually going to attack. Yes, we'll go in there a bit later. Should probably save, shouldn't I, after that? Well, if you want to be like that, I guess I am one, or was. Haven't played for weeks. It's not, you know, I think you do speedrunning. I think you're a speedrunner. I don't think, you know, you don't have to, like, go to AGDQ or anything to be a legit speedrunner. Just random riot control armor. And a lot of booze. This guy drowned himself or something. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if we can go to other planets here. So we're on Terra 2, right? I wonder if we can go to Terra 1. Actually, no, Terra 1 must be Earth, right? They didn't say specifically, but maybe they call Earth Terra. But yeah, I wonder if we can go to other planets. Kind of hope so. Depends how big this area is, I guess. That's a dead body. There's something screaming. Oh, it's a sentry. Oh, it must be these chappies. Is it Orthrus? Is that like a named bad guy? No. Let's try.
Here we go.
Maybe it's one of those things where, like, we do it early. And they'll be like, "Oh, can you take out this massive enemy for us?" So, oh, you mean this one? You're just holding up the head already. A plasma cutter. Fuck yeah. Do the other chaps not have anything? Where is it keeping the plasma cutter? Did it just eat it? Let's see, 142. That does 133, but it does burn damage. And it has 2 modification slots. Like the jingle says, don't put the pedal to the metal. Put an Aramid Ballistics plasma cutter there instead. Was it 58 compared to 62? Let's give it a go. It sounds cool. Trip blade. Tartarus sauce. Can only go to AGDQ when you have friends in the inner circle, I think. Always the same people. Hardly anyone new. Especially no one that doesn't know anyone who's there every other AGDQ. It's weird, dude. Like, I know it's a bit like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Everyone says that. But I feel like they're less fun compared to how they used to be. $180 compared to $215. Yeah, it's just a shitter version of it. I've got another one of those though. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, I know it's got very corporate and they get more money out of it, but yeah, I just feel like it's less fun than it used to be. Watching it, it's still fun, but it's not as fun. It was like with the random, what was it? They did they ban some dude for like a year because he did he did impressions of oh fuck, what's Owen Wilson. So oh wow. Like, why? Why? What's the problem? Do you think Owen Wilson's going to be like, oh, fuck you, AGDQ, we're shutting you down for doing impressions of me? I don't get it. Weird. Weird bastards. What is that? Is that a... That's a snake. Leather boa. That's a fat boy snake. Is it going to attack me? Nope, it's fine. It's just a fat snake. Yeah, Kermit, I think he was doing... I think it was a Jack 2 run? It was some kind of Jack and Daxter run.
I wish I could do that.
Another bolter pistol. Tossball card, Brandon Rosser. A model spaceship? Collectible tossball card. Rosser has the highest block stat of any CMP player, past or present. And a small model spaceship. This model, made of metal and wood, and a generous amount of pungent resin, is perfect for a collector or just a child who dreams of adventures among the stars. Imagination not included. Jackpot. Okay, is this... There's a lot of dead people here. A lot of dead marauders. Who are they killed by? Wow, there's so much death. Combat drone. What is this? Scorched Journal. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon close inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and give it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. It looks like the thing you made ended up killing everything, dude. Including yourself. That's not good. Oh, what is that gun, though? Plasma rifle. Okay, it was definitely worth coming in here. 71 DPS, but it does burn damage. 52 to 118. I wonder if that's actually better, though. Like if I give that to Parvati. It doesn't look like it does it? I still can't work out if Parvati needs... It doesn't seem like she needs any ammo at all. Oh, can I give her... Can I get her to carry stuff? I don't think I can I? No. I thought she could carry stuff as well. That stuff I like, those little stories for every item. Yeah, there's like some of them are funnier than others. Some of them are just kind of, you know, it's just an advertising thing, but there's some funny shit in here, dude. Let's have a look at this trip blade. That's okay, it's super slow. Got another bolter pistol. Yeah, I'm actually, you know what, I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna just have the assault rifle. Can I not get rid of this now? And that. Why is this stuck on me now? Is it because I've got it in my hands? Okay, that's weird. That was super weird. Let's break that down. Break down, break down. Yeah, plasma one. I might, if we get another companion, I might try that. See if it adds a different. It will add a different type of damage. See if it's any good. Borstwurst. Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. All of the drugs. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. My accent hasn't got any better. My pronunciation. I apologise. But unfortunately it's not going to change. Okay, anything else here? Seems like this was quite a nice place. Man, they got to sort these fucking toilets out though. Look at this, look. No privacy. Like, someone's going for a shit and then someone's going for a shower right next to them. What's that about? You need to, like, have a dump in peace and a shower. Let's let some time pass here. You guys got any plans for the weekend? Anything fun? I don't think I've checked down there yet. Oh, there's some more marauders. Oh, whenever I say marauders, all I can think of is marauder shields. What's this? It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Stun baton. I mean, I'll take it. Got to collect all the weapons. Botanical lab. Oh, so that's the way onto the botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Okay, we're not messed with them just yet. Watching some Gotham, nothing else, I guess. How far into Gotham are you, Kermit? That's one thing I'm actually done with. Oh shit, there's quite a few of them here. Primal Nest. I did say blind. He blind him there. Got him. Ow!
That's the last of them.
Stop it. Ow. Man, being over encumbered fucking sucks. Only started, I think you're about 15 episodes in, first season. Right, how are you enjoying it, dude? I'm assuming you are, if you're still sticking with it. I found it was a bit slow, the first sort of first half of the first season, but it certainly picks up. Ah, shit, I can break stuff down from there. That's good to know. I want to keep this assault rifle just to, I think it's going to be good to keep a few weapons on hand. Got another toss ball card. Can I actually collect those? I wonder, are they just for selling purposes? You don't mind slow series? No, not at all, dude. I'm with you there. It was, it's definitely worth a watch, that show. Jim Gordon chewing up the scenery. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting to break these things down. Should probably start getting rid of some of these. Don't need multiple of the same thing. That'll do. Something's making a growling noise over here. You like the little guy who plays Bruce? I'm not sure who my favourite... Actually, I do know who my favourite characters are in that show, I think. Oh man, there's a shitload of bad guys in here. They sound angry. Loads of primal brutes and shit. I wonder if I could take them out before... Because they've got to be looking after something cool, right? Don't you think? Fuck it, I saved. Bollocks. And she's down. Should have healed her up. Where's the big boy? Is he stuck? I'm definitely taking advantage of that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so once they're down, you can't pick them back up again. He is definitely stuck. Oh, he's blind. It's because I shot him in the eyes. I'm pissing through ammo, though. Oh, we got a brain. What does it say about the brain? Please don't tell me it's something we can eat. There it is. This brain is not missing any parts. This could be worth a lot of bits to a brain collector. Good luck finding one. There's brain collectors? Penguin's the best character so far. Yeah, there's him and someone else that I'm pretty fond of. I won't say who though. Because I don't know if they've shown up yet. In fact, I'm pretty sure they haven't. This armor on these dudes reminds me of oh shit, forget his name. The guy from Dead Space. Light machine gun. Whoa! 320 DPS. Yes, fucking please. That's way better than what I've got, isn't it? Uses light ammo. Hang on. Can we swap that around? Yo, that looks sick. Damn, it's going to piss through ammo though as well, isn't it? Look at that! It looks like the smart gun from Aliens. Oh shit, maybe I should give that to... You know what? I'm actually going to give that to Pavati. Because I think she might get a better use out of it. If I find a second one. Yeah, I think I want to give it to her. See how she gets on with it. Yeah! I'm still over encumbered. God damn it! I need to be able to hold more stuff or sell stuff. Let's get rid of some of this, like, let's get rid of the shotgun. I'm just going to get rid of stuff that I don't plan to use. I was going to just keep stuff for collection purposes, but fuck it. What's that? Use light. Fuck that. Stun baton. I'll keep that because that's the only one we've got with that effect on it. That'll do for now. How does this dodge thing work? It says A times 2. What's that about? Jump, crouch, sneak. I don't think I've got... Yeah, what is that? See in the top left-hand corner? I've got left bumper for... Oh. Wait, so I can double tap jump to... Oh, A times 2. That makes sense now. So I can, like, dash backwards. I thought that was a move you had to unlock. That would have been another one of those... That would have been another one of those moves that I would have gone through the whole game not knowing I had it. What's the dirty Slytherin doing in this game anyway? Wait, is Pavati a character from Harry Potter? North Gulch? It is. Is it? I don't remember much about Harry Potter. Alright, what we got here? A load of these mongrel things.
I'm on it.
Whoa, that thing went flying.
Everyone all right?
Yep. Yeah, guns doesn't seem very accurate, but I think it'll be better with her in terms of using less, well, using no ammo. Man, yeah, I'm really, I can't keep doing this. Just gonna be going back and forth. Get some more Adreno. So Adreno is what you use for... Ooh. Tactical shotgun. Adrenal is what you use for the like healing thing. 238 DPS. Uses light ammo. I'll give it a go at close when we get close range to something. Why not? I really don't want to get rid of these assault rifles. They're so good. Parvati Patil. She was one of the twins from Slytherin. Padma was her sister. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I've seen Harry Potter. I'm gonna get rid of this light pistol, I think. Have I got? Yeah, I've got so much of this shit too. I think once I'm back to somewhere I can sell stuff, I'm gonna get rid of a load of these like food items as well, because I'm just not using them, and it's unlikely I will use a lot of them. Because over time they're going to take up a lot of weight. Not to mention these. I need to install some of those. Luckily weapon parts and stuff don't affect it. How much is that? 1. Keep me going a bit longer. Right, so there's loads of little bits with, like, not necessarily any story stuff, but with goodies. I don't think I've seen all of the Harry Potter films for a long time. I think some of them I've only seen once. I saw most of them at the cinema though. Enjoyed those films. My God, those kids could not act at the beginning though, could they? I'm not the only one that thought that, right? Let's go and grab this dude's book. You're pretty sure you watched all of them a few times. Oh look, there's more. I think my favourite one was I think Prisoner of Azkaban was maybe my favourite, from what I remember. I liked Gary Oldman as old what do you call it? I forget his name now. Right, we got more orders here. Come on, Parvati. Get in there.
Attacking! Here they come!
That gun is wildly inaccurate. Yeah, I don't know if that machine gun's actually any good, really. I think I might swap her back, because she seems to be doing, like, not be able to hit anything. Sounds good on paper, but I think she was doing more damage with this one. A bracelet. Another assault rifle. I'll break this one down. Do we blow his leg off? I think it was someone else's. Wasn't the biggest fan of Sirius. Oh, that was it, Sirius Black, wasn't it? I liked him. I like Gary Oldman. Who doesn't? Okay, looking a bit healthier on in terms of money now. Oh, nearly missed you. Just want to check that other building out last. I've got like must have a massive amount of weapon and armor parts now. Two-hour energy brew. Let me guess, it doesn't last 2 hours. You liked Hermione, Snape, and Harry the most in that order. I really like Snape as well, dude. Like, he was probably the most interesting character in terms of the overall story. Plus, obviously, I can't. God, why can't I remember the actor's name? He was fucking amazing. You hated Dobby and Ron. Confirmed. Kermit hates ginger people. And house elves. I'm just kidding. I'm now awaiting a joke about, but I like you, suggesting that I am a house elf. Fuck this armor. Hang on, what we've got? Stealth. We've got stealth, tech. I think this one had tech though, didn't it? Right. Get rid of this hibernation suit. Fuck it. No, I'm going to keep it because that's probably the only one in the game. That's 7 hacking. That's tech. Ah, that's Pavat. That's the only one because it's a Pavati special one as well. Wait, does I have 2 with stealth? Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Too much stuff. Well, we've got computer. Let's see, from J. Bartel. From Bartel J to Eldridge C. Subject your theories. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces of war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Again, political now. Gimme. I like you too much to call you a fucking house elf. And you're part ginger yourself. All right. Yeah, but you know, it's fine. My sister is ginger, although she would say strawberry red. Saphira, long time no see. How's life? I assume you're very busy with work, which would be the reason why we haven't seen you. Like Cedric and Lupin a lot. Yeah, Lupin was good as well. There's a lot of good characters in that series. There really is. We were just talking about Harry Potter, Saphira. How's life in general though? You alright? Alright, so this is the book we needed. What's this? TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion is leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Awesome. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. That's a really nice... That's a lovely, satisfying level up noise. It really is. Went to New York City and then Vermont, then ran the store while the manager was out on paternity leave. I'm good now. Was chaotic for a couple of months. Oh, cool. Are you back home for the time being then? Yeah, we were just talking about how do we get into... Oh yeah, because our companion here is called Parvati, and then it got on to the whole fact that there's a Parvati in Harry Potter, and then we just kind of talked about that for a bit. You didn't get shot in New York. That's interesting. It's not that common, is it? Alright, what are we going to give her? 30% extra base health. And what is this one? You see these, like, these three? Why have they got, like, a thing around them? Right, so we could increase our engineering skill. The other question is, like, how many perks can I get for her? Like, could I just get a bunch from tier 1 and then one from tier 2? Or can I only pick one at a time? I'm not bothered about the threat ones. I feel like the engineering one I could kind of deal with myself. I think we're probably going to give her more health. And then what we got after? 10% range damage, 5 armor rating, 10% melee damage, 10% chance to extract mods in the field. Oh, when Parvati performs her ability, recharge some of your tactical time dilation meter. That's good. Companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster. That'll be good. Ability damage. Chance to reset ability cooldown on ability use. I'm not a massive fan of percentage based moves. I much prefer like proper, like you're getting this much benefit all the time. But some of them are fun. Right, let's apply that. Pretty sure it's common, Kappa. Okay, Kappa. There you go. Didn't even get stabbed either. That's like saying, like, oh, if you go to London, oh, you didn't get stabbed. Like, it happens. It doesn't happen that much. Obviously, it's horrible when it does. Let's get that up to 40. What should I go for next? Medical, maybe? Find 25% more bits in containers would be quite good. Right, so okay, so I had the dodge ability anyway. It was leaping forwards. Dodge forwards is something you have to unlock. I'm going to go for more... Attack unaware enemies while crouched to deal bonus damage. Let's get that. So if I can get like a headshot in before they see me, it could be... I assume it considers that a sneak attack. You can pickpocket. Sneak attack weak spot damage. And then let's get persuade up to 30 naturally. Oh wait, I didn't confirm it, did I? Apply. Wonderful. Oh, that would be a good one. When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. 15-minute cool... Oh, sorry. Is that... Yeah, 15-minute cooldown? Not so good. That's maybe a waste. So, Saphira, considering you're back now, what is the what's your plan? You got some time to chill out? You've been painting? What kind of painting are we talking about? Acrylic. Isn't that hard? Like, really hard. Have I been in there? I just realised I didn't actually go and... you know what? I need to go and sell some shit. Let's go back to... Oh god, it really wants to stick on that. Can I fast travel to the landing pad? Yeah, let's do that. Really hard, like the challenge though. Are you taking classes for it, or are you just sort of learning, like using like an online guide or anything like that? My auntie used to do acrylic painting. It just seemed really, really difficult. She's pretty good at it though. Oh, you've been painting all your life? Okay. Love watercolour the best. I think, yeah, I mean, that's... I very rarely did any painting, but I think watercolour was what I liked doing, at the very least. When I did do it.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Yes, 75 bits. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Acrylic's fun. Is it expensive? Acrylic paint. Kind of like seems like it would for some reason. Not to mention canvases. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
I got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us.
Are you sure?
First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Oh my god. It's hitting a bit close to home, isn't it? Immigrants! Gonna take all of our jobs! If there's not a cool robot character in this game, I'm going to be really, really disappointed. Oh, okay, Zafira. You just sort of like stock up once you've run out. Silas sent me, you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
We can lie for more. He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Wait, was that 1-bit cartridge? Okay.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Oh, I love Pavati. She's cool. She needs more. She needs to be more confident. Okay, so this is all stealing stuff. I could probably nick it without him seeing, but oh, maybe not. Can I use your workbench though? I can. Let's see. So we've got a magazine and a sight add-on. Changes weapons damage type to shock. Does that mean it does less damage though? And then we've got a 6x scope and a 2x scope. I do like that it actually changes the look of the weapon too. A weapon range plus 25% too. Oh cool, it shows the effective range and how much extra it gives. Okay, let's go for that. And we'll try the mag to zap. See how that is. What else have I got? Have we got any grips? None. Okay, just in case that turns out to be shit, I'm going to keep a backup assault rifle as well. Wait, why have we got two... Wait, where's that impact hammer come from? Oh, that's Pavati's, isn't it? Right. Have we got any upgrades here? This mod stuns and damages melee attackers. This effect has a cooldown. I don't know if I want to use them yet. It seems like really early to use some of these. I'll tell you what, I'll use one of those. Just for now. And I'll save some of the others for some hopefully better armour. Come on, Pavati, let him out so we can steal all the stuff. I remember like saying that I was going to be super good in this, but stealing bad. At the same time, loot is fun. Must have loot. Do you reckon he'll get pissed if we sleep in his bed?
Easy.
Woo! That's the mother load. That did put us over though. Yeah, I'm unsure about this light machine gun. When I saw big number, I thought, oh, good. But yeah, it's not actually as good as it seems. I can't tell the difference between these two bolter pistols. You see, one of them's got like a little... Oh, sorry, it's got like a... It's got like a diamond in the corner. I think that means that it's just the rarer version, isn't it? So it does more damage. Okay. You're good now. Let's sell some shit. So you should sell some nanas. If I keep like 2 of all these food items for now. Spacer's Chore. Weapon spread minus 50%. Ranged weapon sway minus 50%. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Oh wait, am I fucking hell, I was buying. Fuck's sake. Ah, fuck it. God damn it. What does that do again? Mind attributes +1. We've got tons of these. Base health plus 25%. Ah, that's quite good. Yeah, I might keep those. Personality attribute. Yes, when you get drunk, you get personality +1, but everything else goes down. Let's get rid of all those. I'm sure I'll regret that later on for whatever reason. Hoping I can like store some of this stuff eventually. Yeah, get rid of all that. Companion ability cooldown minus 15%. Sorry, 50%. That could be good in a pinch if I remember to use it. which I probably won't. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of all the booze because it don't think it'll be particularly useful for me, for my play style at least. Oh, nasal stimulant gives you crit damage plus 15%. See, that one could be a good one. %200 natural health regeneration. So does bread, apparently. Have I got any junk? I did. Okay. I think that might be it for now. Yeah, 72 out of 90. That's a bit healthier. What's this one? Is this a different vending machine? Exotic assets. Tremor cleaver. Auto mag pistol. Yeah, that's 600 bits for an assault rifle. So we did it right there. The Fun Times barrel. I also warn you that I'm going to be massively hoarding bits. Super hoarding bits. So I'll probably end up like not actually buying anything through the entire game. Apart from mag picks, maybe. Because you got to hoard stuff just in case you need it in the future. And then never use it. That's the way to play. No, I'm not. I don't. This is how I play games. You guys should know this by now. I just hoard everything for like a really hard boss battle that may never come.
Nicely done.
And probably won't. Are we going to get in trouble in here? Yep, probably. Yes, I got another model spaceship. This is the best. Oh, alright. Nothing happened. Don't worry. I didn't steal anything. You can't prove it. If you don't see it. Oh, mag picks! Can you please go away? I'm trying to steal here. He looks like he'd fuck me up if he saw me stealing.
Great work.
It's worth picking all the locks for just the little bit of XP you get. Where's he gone? No, go away! I just like hoarding money here. I thought there might be something hidden in that corner. Wait, am I stuck? Am I actually stuck? No. Okay. Nearly. Is he just going around in circles? So I just have to literally like follow him around. And just while his back's turned, just like whoop. Terrible guard.
Oh, wow.
I'll just wait until he's walked across there. Nothing here. Oh. Oh man. Hit the mother load. What's this? Different vending machine? Bullets and things. Okay, so I can buy bullets from these guys. What is it? 10 bits for 50. Is it 10 bits for 50? That's really good. Okay, that seems like a pretty good armor mod. Maybe I'll grab that one for now. No, fuck it. I'm not spending any money. You can't make me. Damn, dude. I'm really enjoying this game. Fuck. Game Pass for the win. Never thought I'd be hearing after like the bullshit I gave it like when it first came out. Well, no, before it came out, when it was first announced. Can't believe I'm actually saying those words. But damn, dude, it's real good value. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. I guess that's something I'll have to do later. I guess once we fixed our ship, maybe we can land it there or something. Ooh, actual lockpicks to use.
Oh, you got that?
A shock cannon? What the fuck? And a grenade launcher? Let's see. Special effects stun. Shock cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. And then a grenade launcher. The widest physical blast damage that bits can buy. I'm going to try giving Pavati that shock cannon. Oh, man, it's fucking massive again. We'll give it a go. See how she gets on with it. If she's crap at aiming, then fair enough. Have to bail and sleep. Have fun with the rest, and thanks for the stream. Thanks, Kermit. Like I said, dude, I hope everything works out soon, dude. Just look after yourself, right? Thank you for popping in. Hopefully see you again soon. I think that's our lot. Okay, can I teleport back to where I was? Geothermal plant. It's not actually that far away. I'm going to look around the edge here because I did miss around here, see if there was any other goodies. Yeah, no worries, dude. Like I said, I hope it all goes well. Doesn't seem like a particularly good place to live.
Here we go. Nice one. Wow, not even a scratch.
That seems to work quite well. Ethology log, Petare mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice ethologist. Oh God, I can't speak English, apparently. The Science of Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Petare mating habits. Female Petares leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site, and don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Is this Gerald? Because he's looking pretty dead. Yeah. Pretty dead. That noise will put you off your dinner. See, I don't want to kill everything, but XP. I guess this is our natural barrier as well for this area, this whole lava flow. Wow, that actually works really, really well. The monster ran away. Alright, yeah, I think we'll let her keep that shot cannon, you know. Fucking hell. Can be tough to see where like the boundaries lie sometimes. Like you think you could sort of jump on top of that. Yeah, so lava bad. Do not fall in lava. Yeah, see, look, it looks like there's a bit over there you could possibly get to. That's a weird effect, by the way. I don't think you can. I think it's just it's like a decorational thing. Was ist das? Nout. Man, it's just so fun to explore. I got a ringleader over there. I don't think I've fought any of those before. Let's try shooting him in the bonds.
Here we go.
Oh, he got scared. Oh, don't all attack me.
That's the last of them.
Thanks. Oh, wow, she wrecked them. Holy fuck. Why do you even need me? That's got to be one of the main dudes. Marauder ringleader. No, but he has a card on him. Overhauled power helmet. Heavy armor. Looks sturdy, but it smells. Okay. Is that broken then? That helmet? No. It's just, I think it's just reminding me. So what do I lose? Lose lockpick, but gain like a bunch of armor. Let's have that for the moment. Well, I'm definitely not going for a sneaky build. Am I? Another spaceship. Oh, a gyro site. See, I'm not too keen on this sight that I've got on this gun right now. I feel like I'd be better on like a sniper rifle. Assuming they're a thing in this. Junkyard.
Bet I could fix him up smart.
Alright, mate.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I can do it myself, actually.
That's not bad work, man. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
I'll be going now. No, we dealt with the robot. Not in the way that Matey wanted us to, but he seems friendly enough. Where's this going to? Oh, it's just another little hidey hole. Frozen dinners? Yes. And we've got a light pistol. We just bin that off straight away. Tarmac and cheese sounds fucking disgusting. It's probably like the best food item in the game or something. An auto mag pistol. Might have to try that. That was quite expensive in the at the docking port. 165 DPS. That is actually better than our bolter pistol. All right. Let's break this down. I'm gonna keep the rare one. Oh, that's cool. Didn't realise you could do this. Little bit of texture popping. I wonder if that grenade launch is any good. Probably end up killing myself with it. Might make a good companion weapon. Oh really? That put me over the weight limit again. I hate the weight limit in games like this. I really do. I know it's, you know, I think it's balanced for this kind of stuff, because otherwise you just pick everything up with no consequences. You wouldn't actually try and think about what you're picking up, but still.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that grenade launcher weighs a fucking shit ton. If I actually equip it, no, it still counts. I don't think I'm going to need stealth. More hacking could be good. More tech and lockpick would be good. Right. I might have to get that next perk for being able to hold more stuff though. Oh, that goes back into Edgewater. Oh, hang on. Where does that go into? Let's have a look. I didn't remember another door there. Oh, oh dear, that thing looks horrible. I'm sure I'll have to fight that at some point. Yeah, where the fuck is this? It's like a little secret. Ah. It's like some kind of secret room. Oh, the plasma rifle. I'll break that down. Oh, not much though. Oh no, tell a lie. Precious mag picks. Bard. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, can I not do anything there? Yes, is this like a secret part of the factory? Finding the mother lode here. Do that after. Let's just check upstairs first. It's the loos. Again, really like not very private loos. Do people just not care in the future? Assuming this is even actually the future. Oh, okay. I just totally missed this door the first time I came in here. Right, fair enough. Let's see. Lost and found. Found. One left hand. Severed at the wrist. Some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. I hate this place. It's so oppressive. Another vending machine. Oh, we've got a locker. Lovely. Piecemeal mining helmet. I'll break that down. Now I've got 48 adrenos. I should probably start using those in combat. What is this stuff? Oh, that is junk. Okay, I was wondering like what all these fins and shit were being used for. At least they know it's not the best choice. I've got to hand that to them, I suppose. Yeah, what's all this like secret bullshit? This is the this must be where the power regulator is that I need. So maybe I could just like go in here and pinch it if I wanted to. Looks like those are explosive barrels, so I guess you could have a fight in here. I'm not going to. I'm not going to just like outright steal it from them. If you even can. Pick up power regulator. That's going to kill you, right? Spacer's Choice property, running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chore while you wait. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. So you can disengage the power regulator. Hang on a minute. Just for curiosity's sake. If I touch this, it's going to kill me, right? See, unable to comply, the power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. Transformer shutdown. Failure. Transformer shutdown protocols non-operational. Shutdown protocols? In compliance with Space's choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Warning, please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Space's choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Right, so we can't just cheese it then. That's fair. I thought that would have been a cool choice though, if you just want to go in, steal it, and then they're like, ah, fuck you, and you have to fight your way out or something.